So I've been playing for quite a while now of Two Human. Quite a while being about maybe like an hour or so, just enough to sort of get the gist of what I'm playing. I think I've been around with this particular game long enough to actually turn on the recording software. So I decided to pop in Two Human, a game I don't think I gave a whole lot of attention to since it's been on my shelf. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I gotta say the premise of the game is really, really interesting. Having a combination slasher and shooter game that's based very loosely on Nordic mythology. And this is a game from Silicon Knights, a studio that doesn't really exist anymore. So it's something that's, I gotta say, it's something like a relic piece. Like, it's sort of similar to how everyone has a whole bunch of new, not exactly new, but pandemic games that were released with the backwards compatibility, since pandemic isn't exactly around anymore. Sort of like a blast from the past. I want to go in this direction. I remember playing this game back in the day as a demo. It's one of the Xbox 360 demos. Yeah, it was quite a while back. And it was a pretty generous demo, too, if I remember correctly. It had a period where you were playing the very beginning of the game, and you were able to go past one of the first boss fights in the game. And I use the word boss very lightly, considering the fact that you will find more enemies like that. So I do have to say, I really like the science fiction take on Nordic mythology. It's very, very different. I mean, considering that games with Nordic mythology are kind of in the the focus right now. God of War, in which you were playing Baldur, who is a... I don't remember if Baldur himself was actually a god or not. Is a god. I mean, the games call him a god. So it's sort of like a way... It's not... It's sort of like jumping a bit, quasi on the bandwagon. I have to say, when I was actually starting this, I was playing... Oh, what did I get? Completed 3 secret arena battles. Oh. Wow, I got pretty close, too. When I was started off, I was just doing this thing where I was just tapping the stick and whatnot, trying to do something like that. But after playing a little bit and realizing that I can actually hold the sword in a direction I want to go, that really made things a whole lot easier. I actually don't remember in the demo that Baldur was able to get items from a lot of these crates or dispensaries and whatnot. It's a little take on the game that I didn't know before. So it looks like I found some really good loot there. The game uses a loot system, which is based on the standard RPG color system. So it's purple is really good legendary loot and whatnot. Actually, I'm going to go check that out right now. So I didn't know this before. I pressed the back button to access my inventory. And I can't use any of these items because, well, I don't think I'm spec'd for that. So I'm going to throw these away. That's locked. Let's see, what else can I throw away here? So, let's see. That's 50 damage, 41 damage. So it's better off to switch to something else. Look at that. And I got handguns. Do I have these equipped? The Willful Pulse Lasers of Hope. Actually, it's really cool as well that the variety of weapons, especially the handguns and rifles, if you're spec'd into that sort of thing. Where the glass guns are sort of similar to, well, any sort of bog standard handguns that you would see in any video game. Let's just do that. Whereas if you switch to... I didn't mean to do that. Whereas you switch to another set of weapons, for example, the one I was using before, the laser guns, it actually works like a real laser, where it's actually beams and they're instantaneously hitting their target. I have to say, that's a little bit of detail I wasn't expecting from the game. And now that I have these, looks like pulse pistols, I don't exactly know how they're going to act. Like to see. Are they going to be like the glass guns with the projectiles? No, they're still laser weapons, I guess because the design is really similar. I haven't used any of the hammers yet, so I have no idea how that's going to work. Baldur unfortunately can't sprint, so that's something that the game doesn't really have going for it in that area. wonder why people didn't really like this game. I mean, it's fairly... I'm still in the first level right now. Still in the first level. Let's see, how far am I in the game? About an hour and 10 minutes. I haven't died yet, so that's good, and I've been getting a steady stream of achievements, too, so which is nice. It's like lifeblood to me. I really, truly do. I can't overstate how much I like this science fiction take on Norse mythology. Like, even, like, your guys there are kind of look like... Back in the day, I thought they looked like Halo Marines because of the designs of the helmet. But looking at it now, I'm pretty sure Baldur is one of the missing Primarchs. I don't know how Russ will feel about that, though. Actually, what's also really cool is when you die, it's there is a Valkyrie that comes down and takes you to Valhalla, though in reality you just respawn. But the cool thing is, the really cool thing is, if you one of your companions and they're going around and they die, the Valkyrie also comes down and takes them to Valhalla. It's just a little minor detail that you see in the world that you really wouldn't notice if you didn't pay attention to it. It's just happening in the background, but it's like it's like the developers didn't have to put that sort of thing in there, but they did anyway. And it's a nice touch. It's really sad that Silicon Knights went out of business. There are so few good Canadian video game developers. We don't talk about BioWare. So, it seems that the Kickstarter for this story is Baldur is looking for a Grendel, which, if you are aware of Norse mythology, or if you've even read Beowulf, is basically not a generic monster, it's an indescribable monster. Here, the game... Oh, see, their buddy is right there. Well, I guess he disintegrated, so I guess he can't go to Valhalla, now can he? So, Baldur's looking for a Grendel, which is like... he believes that it's a amalgamation of metal and flesh, which would be really, really interesting because it seems that a lot of these guys here are classified as goblins by the humans. So I guess a Grendel would be like the leader or something like that. So I leveled up. Let's see what I can add here. So actually what's also interesting is that it wasn't clear in the demo was that you, the player, have an opportunity to pick what sort of player you want, character you want to play as. One that specializes in ranged weaponry, close range weaponry.
Just thank your lucky Norn you were assigned to Baldur. Squads that go beyond
or
the wall with Thor never come back.
Why'd you ever join the Wolves?
Same as you, I expect. Double the food credits.
Wow, that actually sheds a little bit of light about this sort of world. So Thor is similar to Baldur, and like he's some sort of special forces demigod, if not outright god. And I guess it shows that this world is pretty much crap if people are willing to join the military for double food. Then again, this doesn't look like a very pretty place, and if one of those flashback things are clear, the world used to be a lot more beautiful before the ice giant showed up or something like that. Look at the scale of this place. And what's also cool is even the wolves, a lot of your soldiers, also have Nordic names. Like Bjorn and Jansen were mentioned in the very beginning. It's just good detail. It's just good detail. Oh, nonsense. Get in the middle of them. I think I once heard a story that Two Human was supposed to be part of a trilogy. I don't know if this is true or not, so I'm just talking out of my ass here, but I heard that Two Human was supposed to be a part of a trilogy. And the plan for it was that your level, your experience, and all your credits would carry over into the second and third games. So that was like, first death of the game. So it would be a bit of continuity, but Silicon Knights, of course, went out of business before any of that happened. And look, there's our Imperial Saint taking me to be one with the Emperor.
I'm proud to command such warriors.
And she's strong, too. Look, I know who that is, too. Like, I'm recording right now, man. Strong Rifle of Ensnaring. I don't know what that is. That's really handy. It's an elevator if ever I saw one. What's also funny is I started this with a couple of berserkers, just dudes, like... Oh, granted. All right, let's go. Like, I started with the berserker. It's the guys that aren't here. It's like these dudes with, like, completely bare arms, like huge bulging muscles. Kind of similar to like they are for Vikings. Where... Yeah, I like the guy who said, I love a good fight. It's supposed to be the berserker, but it's just regular soldiers here with me. I don't get the ranking structure, though, because some of these guys are referred to as second wolf and first wolf, but, like, you have troopers, guys are referred to as troopers, and privates at the same time. I'm assuming that second wolf and first wolf are something like an officer rank, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, whatnot, but I don't know what the difference between trooper and private is. Okay, I gotta kill these rocket dudes. Oh, I also didn't mention what I like the most here is, can I do it with this? No, I can't do it, but with a sword, I can actually air juggle these guys. I can air juggle them, and while they're in the air, I can actually spray them with fire and keep them there. Actually, yeah, it's like the old-fashioned Tekken things. You gotta air juggle the goblins to master the goblins. Oh, there he is, right there. Ah! And the laser guns can actually freeze them in place. It's kind of similar with the regular things like the glass guns, the glass pistols, where you'll just slowly, like, raise them into the air and whatnot, but the laser guns, I guess, can freeze them. I don't exactly know how many types of weapons there are, so I don't know all the effects and whatnot. It's good stuff. Really good stuff.
Ha! That was no battle.
Very good. Hearing some weird noises, I don't know what that means. The Norn? I don't know if the Norn are part of the mythology. I'm pretty sure they are. There's some sort of god or fey creatures, I think that's what they called it. This is a really interesting sort of disconnect from the cold, dark world that I was in before. But this is cyberspace, more or less. Got something I wanted. Hexing. Ah, Dragon Shockplate Greaves of Launching. Awesome. So what can I do with this? So I guess this is like the equivalent of Baldur hacking the code, or, you know, finding glitches in the Matrix and whatnot. He's going around doing stuff and that affects the world outside, and it makes me wonder...
That is no fog, Azir.
That is Nidhogg, our antithesis in this world. The great dragon often chooses to take such forms. Something has drawn him there.
It is attracted to death.
Our opposite in every way.
We preserve this world.
He consumes that which is dying or has been left untended too long. terminating aberrant processes.
We are growth.
He is decay.
We were created to nurture this land of knowledge.
Nidhogg was created to clean away what we failed to keep alive.
Am I actually burning or something like that? What do I do here exactly?
And to touch land claimed by Nidhogg.
While the processes are terminated and the resources are reclaimed.
You, on the other hand,
An external process.
What does that mean? How do I actually handle this guy? So I guess I can affect him in some way. Wonder if I stand there just right. Can I... I honestly don't know what to do here. Am I missing something or something? This thing is glowing, which makes me think I can use it, but it's... I'm stupid or something like that. I just don't get it. For the love of God. Can I go around? No, I can't. I suppose that probably means I can come back to this after I learn a trick. Let's take a look around. Yeah, I don't think I don't know this is the same tree over and over again.
Doors, they're opening. Now's the time.
Yeah.
For asking by, folks. Prime your weapons, troopers. Good luck, brothers. Odin, free my soul to Valhalla!
The Aesir are with you, men of Midgard! Die swiftly and spend eternity with Hel! Die valiant and feast with Odin! You make your own fate!
Come back here, you little bastard. Well, I got him. Sub-Zero froze me, though.
Odin does not.
Thank you.
I live. For now, brother. The day is far from over. He will honor us both, and we will be toasting each other in Valhalla and whoring for eternity as well.
You know, this wouldn't surprise me if it was designed similar to a, like a Diablo-styled hack-and-slash adventure game. It almost looks like it was designed that way, given the fact how I can, when I'm firing my weapons, I can change where it is on, like, the right stick. I can't really turn my camera. Well, I mean, I suppose I'm just used to, like, the two-stick controls of movement and camera. It's weird going back to games like this. Oh god, I've literally got to ride a coffin? That's what those things are. Apparently this is one giant tomb. This is the most expansive tomb I've ever seen, though. Wait a second. That's one button to call it. The second, I guess, to put it into position. Oh, nope. Gotta get on it. Next stop, hell. That's hell with one L. I can't get him. I don't know what to do.
monster Grendel awaits. The battle is not yet over.
Who are you talking to, Balder? Is this the Grendel? No, can't be. Still got a ways to go, brother. Oh! Alright. Oh, that's the dude.
This one red hour will make your reputation, or mine. Are you right with your maker? As I'm about to send you to him.
Ah, very funny. Grendel won. Oh, I think I broke him. Whoop. Run! Move your ass! That's cool, though. I have actually managed to do that before, is that you can independently target limbs of your enemies. Or independently target enemies. So, sometimes you can target limbs, sometimes you can target more than one dude. But hold on a second, we already found an arm, so who the hell is this guy? Oh, can I trap him on there? I saw a fire. Aww. I'll get lost. Come on, health pack, health pack. Where are my guys? I really do think I have to burn them. Oh, that's how I get off. That's why I had... Yeah. Come on, buddy. Look at the balls on these guys. And he's taking more damage too. Look at that. Just gotta keep Magilla Gorilla in one place here. While I whittle him down. Take this opportunity to charge up, get some health. It's money. What am I gonna do with money? This thing's about to beat my ass in. Uh-oh, here he comes. Okay, this thing hasn't activated over here for quite a while. I'm concerned. But I can probably beat him down by the time I get over there. Yeah, or at least burn him. Okay, I'm not doing any more damage. So I probably gotta burn him at this point. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, fire's the only way to do it, but these things don't activate right away. You're kidding me, that doesn't work. I don't know what to do. I'm at a complete loss here. Burning doesn't work. Hitting him doesn't work. Shooting him doesn't work. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe I gotta collapse the walls? Money. Is he taking damage now? I could have sworn I was trying that. Didn't look like it was actually doing anything. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna die soon anyway if I don't pay attention. But I think I'm gonna get him. Get him. Get him. Come on, baby. Yes. That took long enough. Okay, is that maxed? I can do that no longer. Inactive. Okay. I think that pretty much ends this one. That was an interesting game so far. I'm gonna keep on playing this. I really like this. Whoa. That's really, really cool. But I think I'm going to end it before the story goes on, before I get carried away. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.